Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the ClickFunnels Affiliate Bootcamp. I'm Bailey Richard, back again with Spencer Mecham, and in this part 2 video, he's going to be walking us through his affiliate funnel. So Spencer, take it away.
Awesome. I'm glad you gave me a chance to talk about the big picture here because that's where I think a lot of people get stuck. So we're just going to follow the journey of an affiliate sign up for me, basically how they would discover me, how they would get convinced to sign up for ClickFunnels, and then sign up and everything that would go from there. So obviously I talked about in my presentation, a lot of people find me just by typing in a ClickFunnels related search in YouTube or in Google. So we'll go to YouTube and we type in something like what is ClickFunnels, and there's Spencer's video, okay? So if you go to what is ClickFunnels and we click and watch that video, I'm going to sell them on just directly signing up for ClickFunnels or signing up for free training and getting an email address and a lead magnet out of that. And the way I do that is I send everybody, I mention it multiple times throughout the video, and then there's a link in the video, and there's a link in the card at the end of the video, and it sends them to buildapreneur.com/free. And this is where I give all kinds of free stuff, whether it's for ClickFunnels or other affiliate softwares. I offer them all this free stuff. They all come in from this ClickFunnels video, so I say, hey, go grab the Sales Funnel Secrets course at buildapreneur.com/free. Now, it's pretty hard with search engines to be niche, to like really niche down into like who your audience is, because people are looking for ClickFunnels for hundreds of different reasons, honestly. And that video shows up on all kinds of different searches and recommended searches. And so I've got some ClickFunnels users that watch that video. A lot of people that are actually ClickFunnels users will watch that video. I've got non-ClickFunnels users. I've got people in like every niche of the internet watching that video. But so you can break it down deeper, but all I do is I break them down between whether they're ClickFunnels users or not ClickFunnels users. And the reason for that is if they're not a ClickFunnels users, I'm going to put them into an email automation that teaches them more about ClickFunnels. At the very least, gets them to buy .com Secrets or Expert Secrets, which is a beautiful lead in, or the OFA Challenge, which is new, lead them into ClickFunnels. Or obviously the best case scenario, getting them to sign up for ClickFunnels. And I do that by teaching them. I teach them what ClickFunnels is. I teach them how ClickFunnels applies to different industries, testimonials, Two Comma Club, an email. I can't remember every single email that's going into this, but stuff about the Two Comma Club, inspiring things. There's tons of different ways you can go about this. But and then the people that say, yes, I do have an active ClickFunnels account, they get a different email series that basically sells them other ClickFunnels related stuff. So we talked about like the 20 different products ClickFunnels now has in your affiliate dashboard. You can sell any of those. Some of those products actually go to your dream car. So you can take an active ClickFunnels user that's on like a $97 or $297 plan, and you can upsell them with funnel hacks, or you can upsell them with funnel builder secrets, either one of those. And they now become your dream car affiliate, right? They move your dream car. And so either one of these are great leads. In fact, you could say a better lead is an active ClickFunnels user. All you've got to do is get them to upgrade a little bit with some bonuses. But so they click that, boom, they put in their email and they get access to their free course, and they obviously now are in our email automation. Okay. The other thing I should mention is in the video, I usually mention they have an option of reaching out to me, so they can sign up directly through my link, and then if they want to join, my top 100, I'm going to help you succeed with ClickFunnels. They can reach out to me at support@buildapreneur.com, and we can get them in there. Okay, so then they go into, I talked a little about how I use ActiveCampaign for most of what I do, and there's 3 automations they go into. The first one is the one that sells them on ClickFunnels and upsells them on all that stuff. The next one is the soap opera, which I get so many cool replies to my soap opera. The last one is high quality. I mentioned to Bailey, we're in the middle of like revamping the initial email series that sells ClickFunnels and then sells ClickFunnels upsells. But we can look at this one if we want, the high quality one. This one's really cool because it's just focused on teaching. Like it's focused on teaching and helping and stuff like that. And the commissions come very, very naturally as they get into this. So I teach them about marketing. You can see all the leads coming in here. Just, there's like if you're familiar with ActiveCampaign, every email, there's 100 people or so waiting to get that email. But I teach them about marketing, I teach them about the big picture of marketing. I teach them how I can help them. And I teach them about a lot of things, but I eventually get to where I teach them about ClickFunnels. Okay, where is that? Let's move on to funnels. So I teach them about marketing, I teach them about traffic, and then I have a huge part of the email series that just talks to them about sales funnels. Hey, this is how you do sales funnels. And pretty much every one of those emails naturally gets a link like, hey, and if you want to learn more about this big picture of sales funnels, you should go to the .com secrets. If you want to start a sales funnel and you like don't know where to start, you should do the OFA challenge. If you are like committed to ClickFunnels and you want it all, you should do funnel hacks, right? It's really natural to just be throwing in affiliate links all the way throughout this email as I'm teaching them about sales funnels and how sales funnels can work for them. So that's like the big picture, and people sign up all throughout here. And I wish I could say I like tracked every single place they sign up from. I don't, but I know it's working because I'm seeing people sign up all throughout this email series, whether it's the very beginning on the video, they sign up, click and sign up, or it's in that first, email series they get, or down the road as they're in this long journey of emails, and it hits them at the right time, and they're ready to sign up at that point. It's just crazy how along this journey people sign up at all kinds of different places, different emails, connect with different people, different ways of putting it, connect with different people. So that's the journey, and then eventually the dream car moves.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being willing to take a few extra minutes to share with us exactly how this process looks from a big picture, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are curious. Now, that quiz where you were asking people if they were ClickFunnels users or not, that was built using the ClickFunnels survey element. Is that true?
That's my funnel. Yeah. Yeah. And that can be all kinds of things. So I talked about how if I did it again, it would be an application funnel that would make them apply to be like, basically make them apply to sign up for ClickFunnels under me to be in my group. But yeah, right now at this point, I can't give everybody like my one-on-one time. And so that's why I do the quiz, break them up, and then sell them.
It's definitely a more scalable process.
Yeah. But in the beginning, I really think you should be willing, until you have that car, you should be willing to give people your time. And if you really want that car, do something as far as creating a group that you'll do anything to help succeed with ClickFunnels.
Fantastic words of wisdom to leave us with, Spencer. We really appreciate everything that you've shared with us on this summit.
Absolutely.